Do you really find quitting porn that difficult that you've never gotten rid of your addiction? Potentially for years, you're watching porn every single day because quitting porn should not be that difficult. The reason it is for you is because you're using the wrong system, or you don't even have a system in place to actually quit. For most guys, you are on NoFap, right? This is exactly why it's so hard for you to quit porn, because that is a trash system on quitting porn. A terrible method of doing it, because you're going from one extreme of being addicted to porn to getting on NoFap and never watching porn again. You cannot go from one extreme to the other. Our brain can't comprehend it. This is exactly why you get to day 3, day 4 of NoFap, get a bit of motivation, and then an urge comes. You end up jacking off like a loser, and you're just depressed, and you end up jacking off 6 times that day, all right? This is exactly why NoFap doesn't work. This is why quitting porn is so difficult for you. I was addicted to porn from 13 to 19, 6 years of porn addiction, 6 years of being a loser. I was sick of it, and I made my own system that made it easy for me to quit porn. It shouldn't be that difficult to do it. I tested it out, and guess what? I've quit porn, not watched it in over 100 days, and I probably never will, right? And all the guys that have bought the system, top link below by the way, have quit. I'm going to teach you a bit of it today for free, but if you've got the right system in place, quitting porn or doing anything in life is easy. It's simple, and it should not be difficult, all right? So, my system is called LessFap. LessFap, unlike NoFap, is simply where you fap less this month than you did last month, but you don't go down to zero. For example, let's say you watched porn 50 times last month. This month, watch it 47 times, right? I'm literally saying you can watch porn this month as long as it's less than last month, because you're going to still make progress, all right? Then the month after that, watch it 45 times. Don't autistically be like, okay, well, I watched it 3 less times last month, so I'm going to watch it 3 less times this month. No, forget all that. Make it as simple and as brain dead as you want. If you watch porn 50 times last month and you want to watch it 49 times this month, that is fine, because 49 is less than 50. Simple as that. If the number this month is less than last month, you've made progress, you've watched porn slightly less than last month. Congratulations, do it again next month. Why does this work so well? Well, you still get to watch porn, as I said, so you're going to stay motivated, you're not going to be depressed like every other time, and you're going to keep going. And also, you're making progress every single month. So you're getting this positive feedback loop that you're making progress for once in your life. So you're never going to give up. And each and every month, the less porn you watch, the more confidence you're going to get, the less anxiety you're going to get, the more self-respect you're going to start getting. And once you start seeing these benefits adding up literally month by month, you're just never going to go back to the way it was watching porn, okay? You're never going to go back to that disgusting, dirty lifestyle, because why would you? You're feeling so much better. You're still watching porn and you're still making progress. This is truly the best system on the planet that I came up with, and it's just easy to quit porn doing this way, all right? Can you see why I'm like confused online when I see all these guys struggling with porn addiction? I'm like, use my system that I used and quit. It's simple as that. What other 19-year-old has quit porn like me? There's not many, and there's even fewer that are willing to share his secrets and how he did it. So, like, you found the perfect video, essentially. You found the perfect channel. You watch me, you will quit porn the same way I did. Me and you were similar. People can say, oh, we're all so special. We're not, right? What worked for me is going to work for you. So, LessFap is what you want to do. I'll tell you even more secrets, but first, if you want the full system, which I think you're insane if you don't want it, top link below. Even better for you, I should be selling it for thousands of dollars. It's literally the best and easiest way to quit porn the internet has ever seen. I'm selling it for less than 50. The same price you'd probably spend on a takeaway that's going to make your life shit. So if you're not a pussy, just invest in yourself. If that wasn't enough, there is a free bonus section on how to speak and attract girls. The brain dead and simple ways to do it. That is going to be so easy when you quit porn. So if you're not insane, if you're not a pussy, if you want to take action for once in your life, check it out, all right? So what do you do after less FAP? Well, you're gradually reducing how much you watch porn. Do this, most people, for like 3 to 12 months, and you're going to reach the point where porn is no longer an issue for you. You're welcome. You've been watching it 3 or 4 times a month, maybe. You're not addicted. You're not relying on it. You don't have to watch it every day before bed to go to sleep, like I used to do. And the addiction's gone, essentially. If this is the point now that you want to never watch porn again, if you want to go for a no-fap streak, you can, because your addiction is under control. Can you see now that your addiction is sky high? You going for a no-fap streak is retarded. Now that your addiction is under control, using my advice, you can easily go for your no-fap streak, because you don't have to watch porn every day. You don't need it. You're not depressed without it. So this is what I did, and I've not watched porn in over 100 days, and I'm never going to. All right? The reason, though, I've got such a successful no-fap streak, though, is because I do the opposite of what most people would do. I do not obsess over the streak. I don't think about it every day. The only time I think about porn is when I make these videos, all right? You overthinking, thinking about porn all the time, thinking about your porn urges. You know, I need to get to day 30 of no-fap, all this shit. That's the exact reason you'll never make it, because think about it. The more you think about porn, the more it's going to be in your mind, the more you're going to end up jacking off. So it's counterproductive to think about your urge and your no-fap streak so much. Just forget about it. Your addiction is under control now. You don't have to think about less FAP anymore. Your addiction is gone. So just live your life. And one day you're going to end up waking up and you're on day 50 of no-fap. And you're going to be like, oh, cool. I've not watched porn in over 50 days. I'm no longer a fat, weird, smelly loser like everyone else around me. Well done me, right? Let's go and move on with my life. Cool. You wake up another day. Oh, day 75. Cool. And you just won't care anymore. Now, if you do end up relapsing, the last thing you need to do is beat yourself up about it and cry like a little pussy. Because when you do that, we all know what happens. You jack off again and again and again that same day. Because you're on day 0 of no-fap, you might as well. I've been there. That's what you tell yourself. And it's stupid, because that's what's going to bring the addiction back. If you jack off, who cares? Right? I'm literally saying, if you end up failing on your no-fap streak, who gives a shit? Okay? That's the attitude you need to have, because then you're not going to end up relapsing again and again and again. Shrug it off. Be proud of yourself that you've already quit porn, and move on. You think if I went and jacked off now, I'd care? I'd give a shit? I'd just say, right, you're a bit of a weirdo for that, but who cares? Just move on with your life. You've quit porn. You're not going down that rabbit hole again. Who cares? All right? That's the attitude you need to have, because then you're going to be able to just be so much more successful with quitting porn. All right? Urges are always going to be there, by the way. Some guys are my customers down below, they think that once they've got the addiction under control, they've used my advice, that urges just disappear out of nowhere. Well, they don't, all right? They're a lot less weak and they're a lot less frequent than they used to be for you, but they're still there. I still get urges to watch porn. Why? Because all it shows is I've got 2 testicles and I've got sperm, all right? So the next time you get an urge, even when your addiction is gone, don't be surprised, because it shows you're a man with balls, all right? So well done. Do not beat yourself up about it. You've got an urge. Well done. You don't need to go and jack off, okay? Just because you're horny does not mean you have to go and watch porn like a little monkey, okay? Same with a fat guy. Just because he's hungry doesn't mean he needs to eat. That's what I tell all my customers. And it's the truth. Who cares if you get an urge to watch porn? Just don't watch it, okay? Now, obviously, if you're following my less FAP protocol, which is what you should do to get your addiction under control, you're obviously going to watch porn, because I'm telling you, you can. Just make sure it's less than the previous month, because then you'll be making progress all the time and you still get to watch porn. Porn should not be difficult to quit if you've got the right system. If you're using the wrong system, though, it's going to be near impossible. So well done on finding this video. Subscribe so you see more of it, so you see more tips every single day for free. And if you're not insane, if you want the fastest results the internet has ever seen with quitting porn from someone who's personally done it himself, from being addicted, a loser, quitting within months, top link in the description, extremely cheap, and learn how to get girls too down there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.